Another day in my Penrose Advent Calendar. Countdown to Christmas. We're nearly there, guys. Okay, 2 eyeliners. One is number 7, eyeliner in Cyclone Black. So an eyeliner that you kind of just roll. Hang on, am I lying to you or do you sharpen it? I've never tried this. God, look, you roll it up. It's a mechanical. Watch. How great is that? Anyway, so that'll be a really creamy eyeliner. Another really creamy eyeliner, which you don't roll up, no, you actually sharpen this one, is my NARS High Pigment Longwear Eyeliner in Rue Bonaparte. So this is a really good eyeliner. I think I should stop saying eyeliner because I think I'm confusing myself as well as everyone else. Let's just call them eye pencils. Eye pencil for brightening and making your eyes bigger, and eye pencil for kind of shading, defining, more of a smoky eye. But let's see where we can go wrong with these. So first off, you want to use this liner. I'm just going to look into my mirror. Just on your inner waterline, just build up a little bit, and that creaminess takes out the pink of your waterline and just makes your eye look a little bit bigger. So there you go, there's my eye on one side looking a little bit bigger. But how can I make my eye look even bigger? Like, how can I draw it out and kind of emphasize my eye? So I'm going to take a little bit of my creamy black eyeliner, eye pencil. God, I feel like there's so many names for things that if I'm not super clear with what I'm talking about, it just all, I mean, it's not like I'm clear at the best of times. Anyway, I'm going to take a little bit of that on my outer corner of my lid, and I'm just going to wing it up from my lash line up towards my eyebrow. So let's get a little buffing brush. What can I use? I could use this Real Techniques, what's this called? Oh my god, Real Techniques shading brush, and I'm just going to buff that colour really lightly in on my lid and just drag that up towards my tip of my eyebrow. So I'm lifting that eye up and I'm lifting things away. If I wanted to take it a little bit more, maybe I'll take a little bit in my outer corner and I would drag that up as well. Now, I mean, this is sort of fairly big contrast, that cream eyeliner and such a dark liner. I know it can look a little bit fake, but I'm kind of over-emphasizing to show the difference in how you can change your eye shape just with a couple of tools. Just going to go in a little bit more in that lash line there, and again back in with my stubby little brush. And that's not an insult to this brush. He's stubby for a good reason, because I want to be able to really smudge that liner in without it flopping around everywhere. If I used a blending brush, it wouldn't have enough, it would be too fluffy, it wouldn't drag it along. Right, so that's one eye. Now let's take the black on my other eye. So I'm going to take the black pencil and I'm going to run that inside my eye this time, exactly the same as before with the cream, but with the black. So the black goes all the way along the waterline. Does that not look insane already? I look like I've got this is such a, please listen to this video, because if anything can explain the difference in what you could do to your eyes and the shapes that change, this can. Bizarre. Right, let's take it underneath as well. So I've seen a lot of people do this where they really rim the bottom of their eye with dark colours or maybe a blue in the thought that they're making their eye looking bigger. It's not, it's dragging it down. That said, I do love a fully black rim smoky eye. It's really sexy. I love it so much. It's something I do a lot, but if it's something that you're doing to make your eye look bigger, it's probably not going to work. If I went all the way along here, yes, it would make quite an emphasis, but essentially you're bringing darkness into below your eye. So it sort of isn't doing the job that you want it to do. And they tend to focus all the colour down here instead of on the lid, and you're just dragging. So anyway, let's just buff that in a little bit just to make it look a little bit less dodgy. And let's just drag that down so you can see the pull. So if you start doing your eyeliner away from your lashes and you pull it down away like that, can you see how that's just sloping my eye down? Whereas this one here, I'm trying to lift up and away, so it's pulling up. So already, God, I'm making myself go cross-eyed just by watching myself. You can see by doing that, any shape that you do with your liner or your liquid liner or your eyeliner gel or whatever you're using, you really want it to emulate where your lashes are going, where they're meeting your eyebrow, not dragging down. Now let's just take that across the top as well. And underneath that waterline in here. Now the reason we normally line underneath the waterlines to make all the eyelashes on the top lid look as long as possible. And it does do a lovely effect, but again, it can close up your eye a little bit. Let's smudge this out. I mean, I'm purposely doing a pretty bad job here just for you to see. I mean, it's sort of balanced out a little bit. That looks terrible. But you can see how much smaller one looks compared to the other. It's just not lifting and it's just not brightening. So anyway, that's the two liners. You can do a really smoky, wonderful eye with them. There's nothing wrong with that, but beware, it does close up your entire eye. Whereas if you keep things light and you try and avoid doing too much underneath your lash line, it tends to brighten them. There you go. I've got to correct this now because I've got to go to work in a minute. Looking like a mentalist.